What if the thing helping your kid with homework is also the thing putting them at risk? AI is already inside their apps, and the fix is simpler than you'd think. Stick with me. What if the biggest online safety issue for kids is not just social media anymore, but AI? But it is the shift happening right now. AI is no longer sitting on the sidelines as some futuristic idea. It is already inside the apps kids use, the games they play, the videos they watch, and the homework tools they try when nobody is looking. So when we talk about protecting kids online today, we are talking about more than screen time. We are talking about guidance, privacy, trust, and how kids interact with systems that can answer back. And that changes everything. For years, online safety mostly meant watching what kids could see. Now we also have to think about what they can ask, what they can share, and what the system might say in return. That is a huge difference. A video feed can show something inappropriate, but an AI chatbot can answer a question, keep the conversation going, and sound surprisingly human while doing it. That matters because kids are naturally curious. They ask questions fast, they trust fast, they explore fast. If a tool sounds helpful, they may assume it is safe. But AI does not always know what is true, what is age appropriate, or what a child should do next. It can sound confident and still be wrong. It can seem friendly and still be risky. According to UNICEF, 1 in 3 internet users worldwide is a child. That means we are not talking about a tiny corner of the internet. We are talking about a massive part of the online world. And AI is now woven into that world, whether families realize it or not. So the goal is not panic, and it is not banning everything. The goal is smarter protection. Old school online safety was about avoiding bad links and sketchy websites. AI safety is about teaching kids to think before they type, to check answers before they trust them, and to understand that a tool can be useful without being wise. That is the new reality. AI can help kids learn, create, and explore. It can also confuse them, mislead them, or nudge them in the wrong direction if nobody is paying attention. And that is exactly why this topic matters. Now let's make this real. Because AI does not usually show up with a giant label on the screen. It does not announce itself. It sneaks into the apps kids already use every day as a helpful tool, a fun feature, or the next thing to tap. Think about homework first. A kid opens a chatbot and asks, "How do I solve this math problem?" To that child, it feels like a smart tutor. But what is actually happening is that an AI system is generating an answer right in the moment. Sometimes that answer is useful, sometimes it is wrong, and sometimes it sounds so confident that a kid may never think to question it. Now think about video apps. A child watches one clip about space, then maybe an animal video, then a funny challenge. After that, the app keeps serving up more and more videos. That is not random. AI is helping decide what comes next based on what it thinks will keep the child watching. The same thing happens in games, streaming platforms, shopping apps, and search results. The app is learning what people click, what they skip, and what keeps them engaged. And it does not stop there. AI is also inside voice assistants, predictive text, autocorrect, photo filters, and face effects. A kid might use a silly filter that adds puppy ears or changes their voice, and they never think, "Oh, this is AI." They just think, "This is fun." And honestly, that is exactly why this matters. Here is the key thing for parents and caregivers. When AI blends into normal apps, kids are less likely to ask whether something is accurate, safe, or private. They just ask whether it is entertaining or helpful. So the goal is not to panic. The goal is to help kids notice the invisible parts of the app. If a video app keeps recommending more and more of the same thing, that is AI. If a game suggests a new video, item, or purchase at exactly the right moment, that is AI. And once you start spotting it, everything gets easier. Because the real safety skill is not just knowing that AI exists, it is knowing where it hides in everyday life, so you can guide kids before they trust it too much. Now that we have seen how useful AI can feel, let's talk about the part that really matters for families. The safety risks kids may not notice at first. The first big risk is misinformation. AI can make things up and still sound completely convincing, which is when the system produces something that sounds true but is not. So imagine a child asks for help with a science question, a book summary, or even a math step. If the answer is wrong but polished, a kid may not catch it. That matters a lot because children are still learning how to tell the difference between a confident answer and a correct one. The second risk is inappropriate content. Even if a tool has guardrails, kids can still stumble into material that is too mature, too scary, too violent, or just plain confusing. And here is the tricky part. AI does not always know the difference between a curious question and a risky one. It can keep going unless an adult steps in. The third risk is overtrust. This one is subtle, but really important. A child might start treating an AI like a teacher, a best friend, or even a counselor, but AI is not a real person. It does not understand feelings the way a human does, and it cannot truly care. It can mimic empathy, sure, but it does not have judgment, responsibility, or real-world context. That is why kids can be vulnerable if they start believing everything the AI says. The fourth risk is manipulative recommendations. AI-powered apps are often built to keep attention. That means they may keep pushing more of the same content, more of the same style, more of the same rabbit hole. And if a child clicks on one intense or hyper-specific thing, the system may keep feeding it back. The US Surgeon General has warned that heavy social media use can be linked with serious mental health risks for young people, and that same attention-grabbing logic is now showing up inside AI-driven tools too. The fifth risk is privacy, and this one matters a lot. So, when a child types in a full name, a school, a phone number, a photo, or even a location, they may be sharing far more than they realize. So the big takeaway is this. The risks are not just about bad answers. They are about bad influence, bad content, bad recommendations, and bad privacy habits. Let's start with the easiest safety habit, privacy. And honestly, this is one of the simplest things to teach kids right away. So here's the big rule. Do not share private information. That means no full name, home address, school name, phone number, passwords, birthday, location, or anything that could help someone identify them. I like to tell families this. If you would not post it publicly, do not type it into AI. So what should kids do instead? Keep questions general. Ask about math, writing, science, or ideas, not personal stuff. If an AI tool asks for a name, age, email, school, or photo, that is a stop sign. Pause and ask a parent or guardian first. If a tool wants access to contacts, files, or location, that is another big moment to check before you continue. And that is a great habit to build early. Kids do not need to be scared of AI. They just need to learn the same privacy instincts they should use everywhere else online. Only now, those instincts matter even more. So the simplest takeaway is this: AI can be helpful, but private information should stay private. That is the boundary that keeps curiosity safe. So here is the first family rule. Use AI together first, not alone. That does not mean a parent has to sit next to a child forever. It just means the first few times should be shared. Open the tool together, ask a question together, and talk about the answer. That one habit teaches something really important. It shows kids that AI is a tool, not an authority. Second, make a simple stop and check rule. If the question is about school, health, feelings, money, or anything personal, a child should check with an adult before trusting the answer. AI can be useful, but it can also be confidently wrong. Third, give kids one easy test they can remember every time. Is it true? Is it safe? Is it for me? If the answer feels fuzzy on any of those three, pause. That pause is the safety feature. It buys time. It helps a child think before clicking, typing, or sharing. Fourth, keep AI use short and purposeful. Not every app needs unlimited time, and not every question needs AI. If a child is using it for homework, set a clear goal. So the big takeaway is simple. It is about guidance. Families, schools, and developers each have a role to play. And when those roles line up, kids get the benefits of AI without being left exposed to the worst parts. That is the kind of future worth building, one smart choice at a time. And honestly, that is the goal we should all want. Not fear, not hype, just smart, steady protection that lets kids learn, create, and grow with confidence. If this helped you make sense of where AI is actually going, do two things. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next episode, and drop your questions in the comments. We'll see you next time.